just what it was.
That's just what it was.
I didn't even go into edit and set it. It was just the middle image. God, you! Oh, I hate you. Now that song's gonna be in my head all day tomorrow.
And you don't need that.
You don't need that.
Oh boy, I know I don't need that. I've had that, and tomorrow's an extra long, extra late day for the kids.
What song are you guys talking about?
It's a song Angel Dragoon used for her 1402 video.
1408.
1408, my bad. And it's lovely.
Link, please?
It's a remake of like an 80s song. That 80s song is terrible. It's all happy and poppy and like synthy. I'm like, ah! Dude, listen to like 5 seconds of it.
Oh, before we get started, I seriously considered not doing you a birthday video, a late birthday video, and just buying you this shirt.
Do you know how much I would wear that shirt? That shirt would be glued to. It would be like the symbiote kid. I'd jump in the washer with it, like. Don't hurt it.
What's the shirt?
You don't want that shirt. Oh, rock the out of that shirt. What's wrong with you for showing me that?
Can we see this, please?
It won't mean to you guys. It's just Terry Bogard from King of Fighters doing his Buster Wolf attack, and it has "Are you okay?" right above it. Have you ever heard DA say "Are you okay?" and Buster Wolf? If
I've
so,
heard Busta Wolf.
That's exactly where it comes from, King of
Put
Fighters.
it over there. I might have to buy that shirt. I want that shirt so bad now.
Alright, this this is Lone 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is Pro 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is Comp 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm really debating on putting that whole segment at the beginning of the recorded. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube Editor's Perspective Podcast. Episode
Now with a distracted DA.
42, where DA is in love with the shirt. Literally, he wants to make love to this shirt. Which, if he's wearing it, might be a form of masturbation. You know, this is debatable.
You don't want to see that video. Fanfics are coming, people.
I was going to say, I never asked you to record it, but,
I'm a baby.
I mean, you know, just, you want to
Even
throw
though
it in the
we already-
Dropbox.
We're
Just,
playing all the hits.
Even though we already started versus, I'm going to say I honestly don't care either way. Because I rarely play DLC characters. It's just something nice for them, for the fans.
That song is in my head now.
It's your fault.
Yep.
so, yeah, episode 142. Gonna be a random episode. So, for most people that follow us, versus,
Get that shirt off
we
of the
didn't
screen.
record last
It's a
week.
nice shirt.
And that was because of me. And I'm going to explain that now. You guys have never had bed bugs in any capacity, have you?
No, thank
Nope.
you.
Pray. Pray that you never. It's one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. So, how the story goes, I have some fun facts about bed bugs, too, in this little tale.
Oh dear. Yay.
So, it was Tuesday. I believe, yeah, it was Tuesday. I wake up, and I usually, every time I wake up, I look at my phone. I see text messages, and I see one from Ian. It says, "Just killed a bed bug on my leg," and that was at 2 a.m. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I had never been to that, so Ian and Andy were like even more depressed than me, and now I know why. This is the second time they have to deal with this shit.
Ooh.
So, what you have to do, so we had to call the exterminator. They sent like an inspector, and while they didn't find anything, we just erred on the side of caution. We're like, all right, we're gonna get our house treated.
Yeah.
There's two ways you can do it. It's either chemical treatment or a like heat treatment. where they essentially just like hotbox your house
Yeah.
and it kills them that way. But that's usually apparently for bad infestations.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do the chemical treatment. So what do you have to do? We had a little checklist. I should have took a picture of it, but you had to essentially anything in your house that is made of cloth, you dry for 35 minutes on the hottest setting. So that's all of our clothes, any rugs or anything we have, my curtains in my room. Trying to think about any bags or anything that could possibly be done. Hats, just an egregious amount of things
But
had to be dried.
All my hipster hats.
And
My
anything you
wool
couldn't.
thong. Why did I buy this?
Even without the bugs.
Anything you couldn't dry, we had to buy these fumigation things. You had to seal them up, and then they essentially were locked away for 3 days. Then all the clothes you did dry and all the stuff you did dry, you also had to seal up. Luckily, Ian has a friend who owns a hotel around here, so they have like industrial-sized dryers that we got to use.
White people.
You know what?
Man.
I thought he was gonna say he let us stay there the whole time in a suite for free.
No.
I was about to just go nuts. That was about to be the end of deal on
Granted,
this
podcast. The very nice lady who owns the place is Indian, so it's not white people. Anyways, so I got most of my clothes done. However, I mean, I did a few loads here, and Andy did about all of his clothes
I
here.
bet you
So
did
our
a few
electric bill is going to
loads.
be
I didn't want to go there.
what?
Huh?
Guess I'll have to
They made a
re-listen to
load
that.
on.
But so our electric bill is going to be awful this next month. I am not looking forward to that. Then the other thing that we had to do, which there's a picture on the stream right now, is you had to move all furniture away from the walls. And the sheet says approximately 3 feet. You guys have been in my room before.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not enough room to get 3 feet. So the
No,
picture
sir.
the picture on stream right now is all of my furniture shoved into the middle of my room. So I have, you can't really see right there, but I have a like executive-esque style desk, a bookshelf,
Done it before and after.
futon. Well, yeah, I
true.
guess. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I could literally probably take a picture and send it right now, but that requires
thing.
effort. What?
BG just hit the mic drop.
Oh.
The second you
Yeah,
said
it's really how I
whatever.
feel about the effort of taking that picture. But yeah, there's desk, bookshelf, futon, all the stuff in the front of there. It was in the bookshelf, nightstand, electronic drum kit, and then my bed is the only thing that I didn't pack up at that time because I had to sleep. So yeah, I had to move all that, and then we had to throw all of our clothes in the basement. Which I think by the end of it, I had like 8 bags of clothes or something like that, full.
Mm.
Which is, I mean, just going down 2 flights of stairs is pretty annoying. So we set that up, you know, the whole house, and then my mom and Ian's mom came up to help just with some general cleaning, which was cool. But so getting all the furniture and all that set up, all the fumigation things, and then I had to buy covers for my mattress and my box spring, which that was about $100. So
Ugh.
you know that sucks.
Wait, but aren't you trying to kill the shit on your bed?
It's after you
Oh.
cover the mattress after the fumigation happens. So any residual bed bugs that might be on there are trapped.
Hmm.
So they come. Fumigation takes like 4 hours or so, well. The actual them doing it's like about a half hour, but then it's like 4 hours after. And then we get a note, about notes and stuff that they found. No live bed bugs found. So we didn't really have bed bugs. Most likely that bed bug that was on Ian was a straggler.
Wonderful.
So yeah, I mean it's better to err on the side of caution, but
Yeah, I was about to say,
I'm out $100.
Good that
Yeah,
you guys got it.
the only thing is I'm out $100 on those covers, and I had to take a day and a half of PTO for work. So it's just like stuff I didn't want to do, I kind of had to.
Yeah.
But the thing, like, we were actually hopeful that there wasn't a whole lot because we were able to determine, or Ian was able to determine with research. This is the fun facts are coming. It's like a little graphic could display in the
Here
stream
we
right
go.
now. We need some of that shit. Get on that, BG.
The what now?
It's like just have a fun fact graphic that appears on the screen.
Look at that bush.
Yeah, no. But
Fun
So-
fact. Mike likes rooster teeth. That's 40 seconds gone. We should just have
like,
a long, obnoxious intro for him. For the
just
fun
like
fact.
the like
Mike
stock
facts,
applause.
Mike facts, yada-da-da-da-da.
But
Mike likes Link.
Mike facts, Mike.
yeah.
Just 80 seconds of the podcast gone.
So when
It'll just
Ian
be in the middle
killed,
of one of our riffs. We'll be going back and forth there. Mike facts. I can control it from where you are. It's on my computer.
I think that's a title contender. Emphasis like just I'm gonna add a whole bunch of eyes like Mike facts. But we were able to determine that the one Ian killed was male from kind of the sizing, and then when Ian killed it, there was like a pheromone that was released, and when he researched like the pheromone just to, like for research, he ended up reading on bedbug mating habits. So the term that is used for bedbug mating is called traumatic penetration.
Ugh.
So, female bedbugs do not have any sexual organs. So, in order to procreate, the male bedbugs literally stab them with their penises in their abdomen.
Mike facts.
And then.
Here's the most morbid of Mike's story. It's just
Like,
Stab with penis.
like when that guy committed suicide in his car. It just gotta be some happy-go-lucky intro. He just,
But,
I broke my leg. Mike facts.
Thousands of children are starving in Syria.
Mike facts.
Continuing on. So, and then, and then, like,
David and
that's how they
Bobo.
procreate. The stuff finds the actual organs. However, the male bedbugs cannot tell the difference between male and female. So they'll occasionally try to stab other males with the penises. And so the evolutionary...
Awful existence.
Yeah, the evolutionary trait that they developed was when there's trauma, they release a pheromone. So essentially, they have a rape pheromone.
Well, dude. I'm a guy. I know.
I smell them pheromone.
There's a comic, because I think there's some species of spiders that also cannot tell the difference between sexes, and it's like, it's like, are spiders gay or not? And it's just like, it kind of gets to the bottom of the spider's like, I can't fucking tell the difference. So yeah, I learned a few little things about bed bugs, and it was just an annoying weekend.
Sounds it.
And like, I'm like very... Saturday was Ian's little brother's 21st birthday party, so we like literally left the house. I went to go play D&D with a bunch of buddies, come back, but I didn't like when stuff isn't like in normal setting, I get antsy, so I had to rearrange my room before I actually went to the party. Move all of my furniture and
yeah, seriously.
And yeah, so that was my last like week, and I just feel like my body's still just recovering, just from like stressing out. It was just...
all over now. Till next time.
There's a letter with bed bugs
Say,
coming
are
right
you
now.
threatening him?
That
It was,
bed bug was
it
on
was
a timed
me,
release.
BG. I
It
planted
was me all alone saying.
Ooh.
Vince. Nobody. See,
Yeah,
this is why.
There you go.
Last week or the week before, when I was like, "Where's DA? There's nothing here." You guys don't get what I'm saying. He gets it. David and
We don't-
Bobo means nothing to you when we were doing Mike Facts. Nothing to you.
We don't watch the same things.
Not even close. You don't watch. Shut up, bro. Your cartoon list was too deep.
Like I said, we don't watch the same things.
Going ham on him this week.
I just really like how he wasn't talking. The one
What
time,
a shock.
yeah, the one time you say "shut up," he's actually not speaking.
Not much to say.
But yeah, just it was just stress beyond belief. Like I think I only did bowling that week just so I could have one happy thing before I had to deal with like all the cleaning and all the rearranging and stuff. And like I think it was Thursday, like with between cleaning and dryer stuff, like I didn't stop doing stuff until about 11, where I was just like, I need to eat something.
Do you?
No.
Yeah, I like life.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you? Good for you.
I'm mic dropping right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Don't try to claim it. Because I pointed out a bad thing about you. You're just trying to own up to a few. You better just accept that it's a reaming for the rest of the year. Oh, I said I was gonna ruin your year.
Not if I just accept it and I keep mentioning it like now. You'll get tired of it.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
You don't
DA,
know, BG.
there is a story. A good 10 years ago, DA loved this thing from Checkers.
Oh, sweet G. And then I got another one after that. You know what it is.
Checkers / Rally. So we were in Atlanta, and the Rallies was like 20, 30 minutes away. DA walked up to there. It was like 1 p.m.
Blazing hot.
It was
That
blazing.
Atlanta heat.
He's just sitting around, just waiting for his food. There's like no people are coming and getting their food before him. He's just not getting his. So he's just waiting and waiting. Like, where's my food? Where's my food? Nothing. So he finally comes back, and he had his food and everything. He ate it, and he just told me the story. And I was like, what would you have said if they said they didn't have any left? And DA went, I would have been like, bruh, double my money back. And to this day, that stupid statement makes me laugh. And sometimes I'll just say to him, bruh, double my money back when he has a problem with something. I don't forget these things.
No.
I don't get tired of these things.
There was another one. There was another time. I went to church begrudgingly, and it was a very small little gathering type of thing. It was like maybe 10, 15 people in the church, and I told BG about how the preacher just seemed to look only at me, and then he just got up in my face real close and said, "Let me tell you about God." And we still quote that.
Like he pronounced it as like GAWD. Guad.
Oh, there's just so many little things like that we can just go
We don't forget
We
these
don't
things, and we
forget.
don't tire of them.
Never.
I don't know. You seem to tire off of the here's the thing.
Because that, you guys misused it. And the way you used it was just like, we'd be talking about something and DA would bring up a point that was like negative to you. Like the Godzilla's OP God monster thing. And he was like, Pro, just admit you've lost. You don't have a point here. And Pro just chuckles and says, here's the thing. Like, that means nothing. It's just pointing out a time where he was just, ugh. Mm-hmm. It's not really used contextually.
So you've brought up something where I could make you not want to do it anymore.
Like what?
Just blatantly used the mic drop at the wrong time, apparently.
See, that would be like DA going, here's the thing, trying to own up to it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make me tire of it. Trust me, you personally cannot make me stop this. You can't.
I see it as a goal now. I see it as a challenge.
I remember another challenge that you didn't do.
Oof.
I believe there was a challenge to find bad DA clips from, I think that was episode 132 or something.
Unfulfilled.
Bad DA clips?
Oh yeah, the last clip show we were doing. DA would like, see how much fun this is for me not having anything, and Mike was like, oh, you have things, I could find some things. And DA was like, really? The challenge has been set. Grand challenge. And Mike was like, okay. And nothing.
Nothing.
So please.
Because there ain't none. I'm perfect.
Oh, the hair.
Okay. After like episode, let's say 35, you got nothing. You got nothing. You guys' worst clips, you guys' least worst clips wouldn't, my worst clips wouldn't even be near your least worst clip.
My least worst clips is all laughing Big G stuff. That's like my worst stuff. It's my least and worst.
Like, what are we on, like our 6 account each? So we know what we're talking about.
Okay, the stuttering, whatever. Mike, oh, that was all Mike. Yeah. Oh, you fit. Oh,
Mic drop.
So we clearly know what we're talking about. Yep. Oh, the next clip show needs to come.
You say that like you're not the one doing it.
I wasn't doing it because I didn't have my phone. I do, and I need to start adding the old episodes and redoing this thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I think this is the first time we've had a podcast since you've had the new smartphone.
Yay.
How is the modern world treating you?
Ah! Ouch. Just found that funny enough for just one laugh.
No answer.
And that's it. I'm all laughed out.
I was running through like 7 things to fire back at both of you. I'm just going to say I like the phone.
Okay.
Good man, high road. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, the firings.
High road, that's what you do, kid.
The phone I have is a Samsung Galaxy S4, and I enjoy it. The end.
Alrighty. Well, that's no fun.
What do you want from me? It's a phone. I make calls. I
wanted a snappy comeback.
Why?
for the lulls.
Let me tell you something. My snappy comebacks can be very fun,
but sometimes they're just hurtful.
I'm gonna tell you a story of a kid named Hollywood.
Okay, this was the worst comeback that I was hurt for him. So this one hurt. I was like, this dude, I don't want to for him at all.
So if anyone's ever seen the movie Friday, there's a clip in there where one of the characters said to another character, "Why don't you run a comb through your hair? It looks like you're having a bunch of spiders are having a party on your head." Because there's hair all over the place. And I had my hair all over the place. It was like 10 o'clock at night and we were at home, whatever. So the guy recites that same joke to me. Why don't you run a comb through your hair? It looks like a bunch of spiders are having a party on your head. And I said, why don't you... It looks like a bunch of ugly is having a party on your face. And he had
nothing.
It looks like ugly is having a party on your face.
That's your worst?
That's hurting somebody. There was no need for that.
None.
And it was so quick. And it was so disgusting. Now, you're saying worse, like kind of maybe yelling at people or something? No.
I'm just going, what about that time you was getting up the booty?
No, I'm not talking about that.
What? You ain't gotta say that at Thanksgiving. What are you?
I'm talking about just making fun of someone in such a hurtful way. And he was hurt. He had he went right to bed.
How old?
We were like 14, 15.
And that really fucked with him?
Bruh.
Seriously, though?
He had nothing.
That's like rookie league kind of shit. That's like the kind of shit you shake off instantly.
Pro, you didn't shake off us making the Boulder references.
Yeah, I did.
No. You
I laughed.
chuckled and laughed. Laugh your tears away.
Nah, I just chuckled and laughed. That was a genuine laugh.
Thank you, DA, for being here.
No problem.
I just chuckled
Back
and
in
laughed.
the day, no, you can't brush stuff like that off when you're
You can.
when
It's
you're
easy.
a teenager. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me? That
it's
shit
easy.
Hurts.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That shit hurts when you're a teenager. I don't know what you were doing as a teen, but that shit hurt.
That does not sound like it's hurtful at all.
It hurt. It hurt him, and DA laughed
me.
really hard.
It's like your mom jokes. It's just
No, it's not.
It's
you
nothing.
kidding
It
me?
literally means nothing.
No, your mama jokes are just it's a staple.
You may or may not know their mother.
Anybody
but
can come
I am
up-
looking at your face.
Your mama's
And
so
I'm
fat.
spinning a joke that you just said to me off of an old movie and turning it on you.
In a way that's just horrendous.
I mean, the turnaround factor, that's skillful. But the insult itself, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it's just bland.
You don't get it. That's all I can
Here
say.
comes old 1-Up Pro.
You don't get it.
This one time, I was slamming like 6 people at the same time. And they were all like, whoa, bro, you done...
No, that's not common.
I don't think you get snapping culture. Like roasting culture.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't really get the insult, like that kind of thing. It doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot for the roasting. You don't want to be in a roast session.
Who knew?
It is awful.
You don't want that you don't want people to turn to you and go, oh, what about you?
What you laughing at?
Yeah.
Bam!
Ooh.
You're talking 4 minutes of just talking about you.
You don't want that.
You don't want it.
Mm.
Speaking
All right.
of, that's our Superman Batman Revisit episode. It's
I watched
quickly becoming one of my favorite episodes we've ever done. I've listened to it like 7 times. It's outstanding. I love
You
that
haven't
episode.
even gotten to the good part.
No, that's the point. It's already. There's the one point where he goes, I don't like human characters. I like inhuman characters.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
just say he likes Captain America.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yep. Not
Versus-
very good about arguing my point.
Versus,
I'm
I'm gonna say there cannot be a roast session because DA and I would be very good at it, and I don't know if Mike and Pro could hang.
Nope, not even close.
Pedophile with Kanye. Okay, yeah. Thanks, bro.
You're talking about wet blanket Mike and humorless Pro. That's kind of what we are.
Ooh, we the references and the
Exactly. That's your guys' thing.
I bounce off people. That's what I'm good at. I can't really roast. You're stupid, DA. Now come back at me. Come on. Come on, please. Please.
And then once they were done, BG would turn to me. And I'd go, next topic, next topic. Let me tell you, DA. No!
So yeah, that
just the gaze. It's like the Eye of Sauron. You just see the light coming towards you. You're like, hide!
Oh, we can't do it in a couple weeks.
Why not?
Mania.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know.
Maybe we'll do it
when
that
Roman Reigns
Saturday.
is going to be the WWE champion?
He's gonna be the WWE champion for all of a minute, 30 seconds.
Celebration. Brock is gonna beat the dog piss out of him, and then Seth is cashing in.
And I said this before, and I will stick to it. I said, if Roman Reigns wins at Mania, I will not watch WWE until the belt is off of that man. I will not watch a product where he is the top guy. I actively
We need to
refuse.
do that episode.
He is an awful, awful, awful wrestler in every sense of the
Mild
word.
smugness.
In the ring, awful. On the mic,
Worse than awful.
That
Worse.
does he actually like cock his fist to do stuff like normally?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
he cocked
Like-
his fist for the Superman punch, which is one of his 6 moves.
Also in like a promo, like I'm gonna deliver this cock.
Like he like
Sorry, hold on.
Little
I just
Karibo
wanted to
brings it
take
up.
that out of perspective for just a second.
Don't you dare.
What DA just said.
Don't you dare. Next topic.
wait, what?
He
I
literally
missed something.
said, "I'm gonna present this cock."
But like just the emphasis just cock.
Yes, he
Okay,
does
then.
that, and it's awful.
Yes, it is.
I kind of like I've been watching the Mark Remarks since it started coming out just because it's fucking hilarious and just the shit that Little Grebo talks about. Like, I figure he can't be doing this before he does this punch every time. That would just look stupid.
Before he does the spear, he slams his fist to the ground and then he jumps up and yells, "Hurrah!" And his arms are all out to the side.
Are you fucking kidding?
So he goes from like Iron Man to Super Saiyan.
Yes,
These
pretty much.
are no jokes.
This man is awful.
This is he is a show.
Fact.
It is a show.
You know what I realized? He hasn't done the rope drop kick in a while.
I think, which is weird because he doesn't have expense. But then he kind of added the Samoan drop because he.
Oh, top 5 workers of all time.
It's like he took something out that was so dumb. Cause like why would they stand on the rope that long?
Like Rey Mysterio, just
Or the worm, or the people's elbow.
Oh, the worm was like a 45-minute process.
So yeah, it's like why would they? And then this is what he has to do. He has to knock them in a way that makes them fall on the rope. Then he has to go on the opposite side of the ring, get out the rope, then maybe do a taunt, and then run and do the drop kick. It's a long process, and there's no way for a person to logistically reverse it. Unless you're like a Jack Swagger or a Kurt Angle. Like catch his leg, then ankle lock him. There's nothing to really do. He might bring it out against Rock
I
though.
don't give a I'm just saying, I just haven't seen it in a while.
So
People, I
there
was
are very few wrestlers that I dislike. I straight up hate Roman Reigns.
I was reading on Twitter on one of Little Krebo's posts about it that they're expecting it to be worse than the Goldberg Lesnar fight of WrestleMania 20.
Hmm.
I don't think so. Are you talking about in
Impossible.
terms of crowd response or what?
Crowd response.
It doesn't
Yeah.
even matter. Crowd response. No, it's not possible because the crowd was very hot for the match. They
Yeah.
really wanted the match.
Okay,
Then they realized
okay, yeah.
what the match was gonna be and started booing. Then they just started going Austin 316
And
You're-
just chanting whatever they wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to get a chant going in an open air arena because sound doesn't travel too well. So I don't think there's going
Right.
to be too many chants.
Yeah. I don't know. Because Yes and Daniel Bryan really started in Miami, and that was open stadium.
Well, but people came with yes signs, so they
Yeah.
were prepared to do that. And then I'm sure other people just saw them doing it, like, okay, this is what we're doing.
Okay.
Visual.
Yeah.
I don't like Roman Reigns.
I don't.
We're doing the episode.
He has no tone to his voice either. He's got no voice.
He
He's
has
got no-
a tone
like-
to his voice. I just don't care for it. It's not like Randy Orton, who is just so monotone with his delivery.
Not lately. He's been doing like an angry, oh god, I'm gonna kill him, break his neck.
I think that's because he's turning face,
yeah.
and they kind of want him to be more animated. Because he's been this Viper character for so long, and it works kind of for a heel, but now as a face, he needs to be something else. Cena, he's just never gonna change. Jesus Christ, just get him out of the
It
Rusev
sells.
train
It
is
sells
done.
things.
So does other people. That don't mean nothing. Zack Ryder
Cena's-
was like the top 5 merch seller at a point, and they buried the. If you ever want a burial, the definition of
People
bury.
always misuse the word burial, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody lost a match, they were buried. No.
Zack
No,
Ryder
they weren't.
was buried.
Deep.
He was buried. It was hilarious.
We're moving on. Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
Ver-
Versus. Are we boring you? Piece of
That's
crap.
what I was going to try to transition to, actually, versus.
Garbage.
I actually want to go into a few other things that we missed because of last week that came out that were kind of a hubbub as far as online stuff. 2 live-action things that came out last week. So there was the gritty Power/Rangers fan film.
Refused to watch it.
Really?
Didn't care to. It looked like a atypical action thing where they just threw a white ranger in it or something. I don't know, whatever.
No. It was...
Don't care.
It was a... I'm going to explain it anyways. I don't really care what you think. It was a... more or less a statement on Hollywood's take on gritty and dark movies, air quotes. And the purpose of the movie was the director's like, if you're going to make it dark and gritty, make it dark and gritty. There's going to be blood, there's going to be brain matter, there's going to be organs all over the place. And they did it. And it turned out really good.
Yeah. Hollywood's not going to do that.
No, of course not.
Of course not. But it was a solid statement. And they apparently were going to have some legal troubles with Saban, who owns Power Rangers. But they fought it, and the video's still up with Saban's permission. Just that they had to essentially explicitly state in the this is not related to official Power Rangers, yada yada yada, whatever.
Because
But-
they're making a new movie.
Yeah. And the Green Ranger personally, Jason David Frank personally disowned the thing. It was like, what, dude? You're kind of Power Rangers poster boy, so you kind of have to say that. But the other thing that came out was the Dragon Ball Z pilot, Light of Hope, which is based off of the
That's-
Future Trunks.
Fucking amazing.
I don't even know what this is.
I don't either.
You haven't seen it?
Nope.
Why would we?
It's actually pretty good.
I'll have to
Yeah.
send you. I'll have to send you guys a link. It is a live action, I guess, proof of concept. It's a pilot of just like a live action take on Dragon Ball.
The
Basically,
history of Trunks.
yeah, the history of Trunks storyline. And while obviously the acting is not that great, I was impressed by the actual fight choreography and the special effects, particularly the Super Saiyan transformation.
I don't care.
Most people fuck that up
Mm-hmm.
all the time. They did it really well. And they didn't overdo the hair and stuff, which again, you can very easily do. And it's actually a very good watch fight choreography, special effects, all of it.
I've seen
You know what the
death battles, or whatever they are. I've seen Street Fighter Assassin Fist. I've seen the Mortal Kombat web series. I don't need to see this. It's whatever at this point. I don't even care to see the next Mortal Kombat one, except to see Dark Liu Kang. He's awesome. Other than that, I don't really care.
I don't know. I feel like Dragon Ball, especially with like the flight stuff, is a little bit of a different beast to some of the stuff you mentioned, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter in particular. I mean, it's on ground based, martial arts.
But
whereas
the DBZ live action, if it's flight, all it's gonna be is that same stuff, but just kind of in the air.
Not really.
No, they actually hit on a few of the things that the anime kind of did, but they make it their own via, like the high impact aerial combat where like you hear like that blast, like somebody hits Sonic speed. They do that, and it actually looks really well done for the choreography and the effects via in-flight kind of combat like that. They actually make it work. It's well done.
That sounds like King of Fighters, the game movie, which was utter dog. But there'd be moments where punches would be going, and it'd be like a huge impact for it. I've seen this in movies.
That happened in Man of Steel.
Yeah. Ugh.
But this is a low budget thing that they're just doing for fun.
Oh my god.
It's a thing for fans, by fans, and
movie.
Would you say it would be a show?
It's gonna be beyond one.
I see.
It's pissing me off more and more each day.
I don't like the Aquaman.
He's not blonde.
Nobody does.
And the blonde hair is supposed to, in some continuities, it's supposed to be the curse of the King of Atlantis, to have blonde hair. I also don't like how colorless it is.
Yeah.
It's awful. It looks like something from Blackest Night.
Alex put it best. The new Aquaman is basically just Khal Drogo with a spear. It's a Game of Thrones reference. I know you guys don't watch it. All right. Do you guys actually watch Game of Thrones? I thought you guys didn't.
I do.
I don't.
I'm on season 4 though. So.
Oh crap! I didn't realize how far caught up you were.
Well, it's on season 5 now, and I'm not there. I'm just at the beginning of season 4. I watched all 3 seasons in like a month and a half, 2 months. I think it was during the summer, and after that, season 4 was available, and I was just kind of. I started watching the first episode on my iPod, and I was just like, So I just never caught up on it.
I see.
I don't know what it is about me. A lot of the media I really enjoy, I'm just not catching up on.
Goku season 2.
See, that doesn't count. That's an old series. I'm talking about stuff that's still happening, like One Piece. I'm like a chapter or 2 behind in One Piece again. Like, what am I doing?
It was the best.
Yeah. Gee.
But then, moving on to internet thing, later internet things.
Really quick. Crick.
Really quick?
Really quick. Powerpuff Girls is getting a reboot. None of the 3 main Powerpuff Girls are returning.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible.
You mean their voices?
The voices.
Mm.
Tara Strong, E.G. Daily, and piss, I forget the last one. Sorry.
You never know.
No, they're not.
No, you never know.
Oh, if
in
it's
terms of
no.
Now, you're just coming off of the Flintstones. So you're not a good.
Our dog could do a better Barney Rubble than that.
Did you watch the WWE thing?
I skimmed it. I did not sit there and watch it. I skimmed it, and boy, was it rough. Now, it did have some good moments. It was pretty funny in some moments. I didn't laugh, but I acknowledged that it was funny. There was a difference between that. I acknowledged that it was funny. But boy, was it. Rey Mysterio doesn't need to be near a mic ever. Get him. You keep him down there in Mexico where he is now. No. At one point in the movie, Vince McMahon was selling clam juice.
What?
The
hell's happening?
I don't
BG?
know.
What's happening to him?
I couldn't even bring myself to put it on speaker.
Oh, but you're gonna put that John Cena bullshit.
You right.
Oh, that was awful.
Oh boy, that movie was
So-
really bad.
All their voices are terrible. The main one. I didn't hear Betty or Wilma, but Fred and Barney
Rubble.
is an atrocity.
That how? Who were the other choices?
This was the best choice out
Who
of
were the-
anybody.
Oh, was he just like, I'll do it for $15? He's like, you're hired.
It's actually John Cena voicing every non-WWE character, including Wilma.
I'm gonna say no.
You can't see me, Fred.
He would have done a much better job.
Anybody would have done a better job.
You could have gotten the worst. Think of a dub you've heard in anime, and you were like, that person is terrible, and put them in, and they would have been 100 times better than that Barney
It
Rubble.
was offensive.
Think of
Damn.
the worst voiceover, worst acted movie you've ever seen, and have them do the voice.
Think of the least fitting voice that you can think of. Like you just think of a Sakura just coming on screen and she opens her mouth and Gilbert Godfrey comes out. That's a better fit than Barney Rubble.
Ooh.
That
Ooh.
Barney Rubble was
Yabba dabba do.
unbelievably.
It was really bad.
If you watch for nothing else than to just hear Barney.
I'll have to
Wow,
look
that's
up a
all.
clip.
That's all.
That's
Alright.
bad.
He's in the trailer,
Yeah.
so you could just watch the trailer and just get to where he is. I don't know where he
Okay.
is. But oh boy.
Versus, yes, that's Black Heaven.
That guy would have been better.
Holy shit. You're setting the bar really low here.
You need to hear that Barney. Think of the Scooby-Doos that you've heard recently.
Oh boy.
And
I
how
don't-
bad they've been.
I
It was
have
just
not
a guy
watched
going Ruby
Scooby-Doo.
Ruby Roo.
I haven't seen
Paycheck,
Scooby
please.
a long time.
Raggy,
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Oh, you did not see
whatever.
the WWE Scooby Doo movie.
Nope.
Wait,
It was
what?
basically that.
They did that
It's
too?
Ron Rena. Better job than they did. Look at Riri.
All
Yeah,
right,
there's
so
a WWE Scooby Doo. That is, it's better.
Rudy Poo, can you?
So, the other big internet thing that there's I guess two more technically, was the Frieza trailer the new trailer for Dragon Ball Revival of F.
Yeah.
DA, you apparently had some thoughts you wanted to share.
I clearly don't like it, but there is a reason why I'm not mad at it. I'm forgivably not liking it because Toriyama said a quote that's just like, "Leave this man alone." The quote was exactly this. I'm on the page. Even I got frustrated drawing the manga since the battle scenes were so intense and drawn out. I'm an old man with high blood pressure that prefers light flavors now, so I can't draw such epic battle scenes anymore. Leave this man alone. He clearly doesn't want to do this
He
anymore.
don't want it.
He's just sitting in his house, and then he gets a call like, "We're transferring 200 million yen to your account." It's like, for what? Oh, we just made 6 games. Okay, whatever. Let that be it. The man, because he's out of ideas. It's quite clear. What are we doing for Super Saiyan God, Toriyama-san? Red door.
But,
Do it!
But we did that for Kaioken. You heard me.
Red door. What about for the new Frieza? Gold.
Lakers
That's it.
jersey.
Gold and purple. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the internet took that
haven't
apart
got any more.
immediately.
We'll make it work. Hey, we personally designed by Toriyama. They use that as a selling point. This is not like Oda. Cut that out.
This man had clearly nothing to do with this.
Did you read the like prequel manga chapter that came out recently?
I did. Now
Yeah,
I
same
really
here.
like that because it explains why and how and what. I really liked it. Okay, Frieza, they find Frieza's parts. They rebuild him. He's in his first form. He's like, oh man, I'm so weak, but I can get stronger. Where's Goku? Oh well, he defeated Majin Buu and he fought on par with Bills, and he's like, oh, my father told me there's two people to never mess with in this universe, and that's Majin Buu and Bills. Well, I'll just have to go kill Goku. And they're like, how? And he's like, well, I've never trained a day in my life, so imagine if I trained for 4 straight months, how strong I'll be. I'm a prodigy. I'll mash that fool. And then the chapter ends. It's like, you know what? That makes sense.
It does. He was just talent.
Yeah.
Neji.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-parter, so it's part 1 of 3. So there's gonna be
Yeah.
a few more chapters. But yeah, I think it's probably just my inner bias to Dragon Ball Z. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. The Dragon Ball Multiverse comic. Let me find the actual picture. But they had a really sweet design of Frieza in like Cooler's 5th form.
Yeah, I was about to say, Cooler got an awesome 5th form, and he's just
Yeah.
And then it's just for Frieza, it's just gold.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what Alex was saying. Alex was like, for the new Frieza, I was expecting something like a imitation of Cooler's, but more streamlined.
At least like a horn or something.
Yeah, just more streamlined, like a smaller, thinner, more physical version of Cooler, and you know, maybe the colors be different. Maybe he look a little bit more like his second form color scheme. But why this purple gold final form stupidity?
I'm still looking
Like the internet,
for it.
like, the internet took to that immediately, and like the Lakers fan memes have been everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's what the internet's gonna do. The thing
It's
is, though,
fucking hilarious,
some
though.
people like it, some people don't like it. I
Yeah.
personally don't find any problem with it. It's really just whatever.
I forgive it knowing that quote from Toriyama. It's just like this man is done.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's-
no.
Bled him dry.
He's hyper done here.
But yeah, like that design actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what me and Alex talked about. This is basically what we were expecting.
BGDA, you looking at
It's
it?
loading up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Maybe something like smaller though.
Yeah.
A little more streamlined, but yeah.
I'm gonna say no, because wasn't that like one of Cooler's final forms or
His 5th form.
Okay, I think for Cooler and Frieza, wasn't it like the reverse of each other? So
No.
his base form was like
No, he was already in his final form.
Who?
Frieza
Yeah.
final form. He's like, I can go one step further.
no. What I'm saying is Frieza's final form was like Cooler's base form.
No, that is the same form.
Okay, so what's this?
That's his. He went one step beyond that. He's like, I'm better than Frieza. I can go one step further.
Oh, okay. But then his final form was kind of like Frieza's not third, but his 4th form, or the one right before he turned into this.
Yes.
The Frogman face one.
Yes. the big one.
Yeah.
The big guy.
The big guy.
The xenomorph.
So like, still need to get that game. I'm hearing
Yeah.
very meh
So
things.
Versus what the hell
I'm hearing meh things and I'm hearing amazing things.
of what?
Xenomorph.
Oh yeah.
So how do you think the Dragon Ball movie is gonna end? I think Vegeta's gonna kill Frieza.
I think it's really interesting because in the descriptions they said that Wise or Whis, I forget his name, Weiss, he's now training Goku and Vegeta.
I did see. I was looking up some, trying to find anything about the
Really?
next
Yeah.
chapters, and there are frames of him training with Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah,
I think they're both gonna reach a new form.
and it's gonna.
Apparently, Toriyama's quoted that he doesn't want any more golden-haired Super Saiyans.
So new form.
Well,
Yeah.
a big thing that I keep reading is that Goku is so cocky about fighting Frieza, he's not going. They've said he's not going to transform while fighting him.
That's awful.
Yeah,
'Cause that's not Goku.
not at all. And in the trailer,
No.
he's not a Super Saiyan when he's fighting.
Yeah,
him,
I
so,
know that one.
Yeah,
That's awful.
That is kind of ridiculous. And then Frieza tries to get Vegeta to join his army as his highest ranking general.
I can understand that because Frieza's cocky. He'd be like, "Oh, I want you under my boot again, or else you're just gonna die." He's got it like that now because that's how he always had it. But
Yeah, I think Vegeta is going to end up killing Frieza and actually get the actual revenge that he's always wanted.
I'll say this: I definitely won't like this as much as I did Battle of Gods,
Oh, I don't think anybody is.
because what I liked about Battle of the Gods was the non-fighting stuff. I really didn't like the fighting stuff, and this is going to be all fighting. It's going to be like 10, 15 minutes of setup, and then because it showed like everyone fighting Tien and Krillin, and so
Yeah, this
if
is
you're
very,
going
like-
all the way down there. You got some time to fill.
Krillin's randomly a cop. The one thing I will enjoy about this is whenever it gets to the English dub is some more Chris Ayres or Greg Ayres. Which one?
Ooh,
that Frieza is
it's nasty.
stupid good. Holy, that is one of the best fitting voices I have ever
Every
heard.
time I
in
see
an
you, I just
anime.
gotta be like, your freeze is amazing.
I will say though,
Uh-oh.
whenever I read something like with Frieza in it, the voice
original.
switches in my head between is it Chris Ayres?
Yeah.
Chris Ayres and Little Karibo.
Nope.
I really love Little Karibo's Frieza as well.
I like it, but man alive. Air
Not touching it.
it's
But he
stupid.
did do a really good job in that live action trailer.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
But still nowhere near Airs.
There are times where there's a dub and a sub, and I kind of switch between which one I believe is better. Like a lot of One Piece, I switch between which one is better. I can't decide which Usopp is better.
It's touch and go a
It's
lot.
every time. There
I
are,
think he definitely does. The Japanese one definitely does hurt Usopp a little better. Not including the whole, how can I face him now?
dude, that is the moment.
I don't know, man. 4 Kids Usopp.
Shut up. That is the moment, though.
Yes, it is.
And he murdered that moment.
He murdered it and then zombified it and then shot it in his brain. There was no words for how well that man did.
There are
What line?
he's beaten up in CP9
In Water 7.
in Water 7, yeah, the CP9 arc. And Nami finds him and she's about to run away and he stops her and he's just like, I was too weak to even protect some money. How could I possibly face the crew now? And the way he delivers it is f***ing amazing. Jesus, that goosebumps how well he performed that mother. Now, this is the way I see the main Straw Hats.
Let's go.
Luffy, I go back and forth.
Yeah, but I tend to lean more towards the Japanese.
I tend to lean more towards Colleen. Zoro, Chris,
Sabbath.
Because he also does the pencil in his mouth thing.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
Very
60-40.
Okay. Sanji, sub. I really like Vel, but
Yeah, it's a little too gruff sometimes.
Nami dub.
Lucy, you know I'm always going Lucy.
Usopp is a flip flop.
Oh.
Chopper is a flip flop.
Chopper is Brita.
It
It is way too amazing.
some of the stuff in, like we were just watching it, and that was great.
Yes, it was. But Brita's also great.
Robin,
Can you
dub.
Yes, Stephanie is too good.
Frankie sub.
Well, you can't say anything about that.
Brooke dub. Now Brooke, Ian Sinclair, may be the best among them all.
He is. They broke the mold when they found him.
Not only does he do a amazing Brooke, but when everybody had to give their voices to their zombies, his is so different, yet so still Brooke. Ian Sinclair.
He does a great laugh. The muff can sing.
He may be the best among them all. Before he joined the crew, easily straight.
Yeah,
Now,
far and away.
Ian Sinclair may be the best.
It's ridiculous.
He should be paid millions just to show up to that motherfucker.
And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Hashtag all on board 2015.
The fuck is that?
It's a movement for better recognition of voice actors in gaming in particular, but
Huh.
I thought it fit.
That motherfucker should.
Ian is
Jesus
just
Christ.
oh. Every time I
Um,
see him, he remembers me.
Just actually like kind of going like to me like when you mentioned Colleen, I was thinking of like how her initially voicing Luffy probably helped her with Gohan in the Kai dubs.
Oh, absolutely,
And-
because her voice is just Luffy's now.
Yeah, and then as far as like some of the old voice actors to the new in Dragon Ball in particular, who would you go with? For Frieza, it's definitely
Oh,
Airs.
absolutely.
But
I love the old 18 better. I'm sorry, Colleen, but that other 18 was way better.
I like her Gohan better though.
No. Stephanie, and it begins with an N. I can't remember her last name, but Stephanie something. She did a way better. Child Goku, Child Gohan, Tingo was no.
I think she did a fantastic Kid Goku, but I think Teen Gohan is Colleen more.
No.
I prefer the SS2 transformation, the old one with Stephanie versus Colleen.
Thank you, alone.
Just the scream.
Yeah, but that's kind of
Like-
ingrained in everyone's memory.
No, but I've rewatched
Nah,
it. I've
shut
done
up,
comparisons
shut up.
and stuff.
Rose-tinted nostalgia
Nope.
glasses. Yep. Which Vegeta did you think was better?
Ocean Dub Vegeta is best Vegeta.
Mike?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sabbath.
Yep, there you go. Rose-tinted.
But again, I've done comparisons and stuff.
Rose-tinted.
Does anyone else miss Australian Jace? Because I did.
Wait,
Just
they changed
randomly
that?
Australian Jace.
They changed that?
Yeah,
In Kai?
yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Nick McDerp was randomly Birder.
You're a good birder.
But I'm trying to think of other instances of that. I mean, like there's 4 kids, One Piece to Funimation, but that's a bad example.
There's the 2 Alphonses in Full Metal.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I
haven't heard them, so I just looked at my poster and I saw them.
yeah.
So
Wait, they're different?
Yeah, Aaron Dismuke
He grew
grew
up.
up.
He couldn't do the voice anymore. He was like 12 when he did it. He's like, now he's just like, brother.
In Brotherhood, he plays young Hohenheim.
Wow, I actually never noticed a difference.
Alrighty then.
It goes to show how much I care.
Yeah, the new Alphonse was played by a lady. I do not remember her name.
Ooh,
But,
lady.
But she actually got the voice close to what it was, but then after like initial episodes made it her own. which was good. Um, I almost that one's hard because like you have to respect what Aaron did for being a kid. Granted, he got
I'm
off a little.
going to say that noise, and you just gotta take it at face value.
Yeah. You can't grade on the curve.
That noise.
Well, no, he definitely had an advantage of the character not having lip flaps as a kid, for the at least anime dubbing. But, I probably have to go with the new one.
There you go.
It's because some better acting chops. But to me, just he was like 4 or 5 when he recorded the role. That definitely plays something into it, I feel.
Okay, before we move on to anything else, DA,
Is there?
who did the best villain voice for One Piece in the dub?
In the dub.
Sean Schemmel is Wapple in the 4 Kids version.
Yeah, thank you. All the villains in the 4 Kids version were pretty good.
Yes.
And Koro might have been better.
Koro was
And a
better,
dungeon.
including in a dungeon. Not
You can't
okay.
the lines, but the actual
Let's go down.
voices.
Koro,
I definitely can't say
No,
Arlong just because
Arlong,
it's Hercule.
Buggy is. Buggy's really good. I'm keeping Buggy in my mind.
There's only one person in mind for me.
Croc. No. Inaru. Just because of that lie that you just.
The fuck?
He imagined me sucking a giant penis. God's penis since it's Enelu, I guess.
Indeed.
Mike Fact!
That line is it's the greatest 2 words I've ever heard spoken in history.
You
The
got problems.
I don't care.
Why can't I think of the actor's name?
J. Michael Tatum,
Thank you. God.
the 2 greatest line. And Ian Sinclair
Okay.
had the best 1-word line I've ever heard in history, with just yes.
When was that?
When right before he was about to launch into the story of Laboon,
Ah.
and he just is looking
Yeah.
up, and he's just like yes, and it's amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 4 here.
Okay.
I really like Shiki the Golden Lion in 10.
Okay.
In the movie 10.
I still haven't seen all of 10.
It's really good. Buggy, of course.
Yep.
Kimadori.
Dude, you didn't think they could do anything with that
No, I
mother.
didn't. Why do I even doubt them? And Moria.
Moria is f***ing amazing.
Moria is
might be my number 2.
He did a really good job.
Enelu, though, man.
Those are just
So-
4 random ones where I'm just like blown away.
So I just thought of some voice actor related questions for you guys. So the first one I feel like might be a little easier than the second one. Actually, it is. Who do you think had the best growth in a particular role? So they started a role, and by the time they either the role's still going like now or it ended, that they like progressed so much that the character became amazing, and they definitely sounded better by the end of it.
I want to go. Dude, everything's just One Piece for me. It can't be. Because I want to
I mean,
go.
mine's
And
Dragon
DBZ
Ball.
is really easy
I
because
want-
it's just like
Yeah.
half of them are just really much better now.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
kind of
for sure.
bad back
I'm
then.
not even gonna count that.
I was say for me, like just Schemmel, like going back and listening to like the original Frieza fight, and then listening to the Kai Frieza fight. Holy shit! It's just he was so I mean, granted, he wasn't really an actor; he was a musician guy. So, and then he learned acting as he progressed through his career, and just how he is Goku now. Like he's not acting; he's just being.
I'm trying to think outside of One Piece too.
Dude, all I'm thinking is One Piece. Because everybody from the beginning to end of Yu Yu Hakusho was great.
Another one I'd say is Travis Willingham as Roy Mustang.
Yeah, Full Metal. I don't know shit about that.
Agreed.
Cowboy Bebop all the way through. Fine. And the only people... Because it's got to be something long for him.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I got another one too.
No,
Johnny
wait
Young
until-
Bosch as Vash the Stampede.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see all of Trigun.
I don't think
Really?
so.
That-
I think it's got to be a longer anime because...
Well, no. I say that because he did the anime, and then like almost a decade later, he did the movie.
But that's just Johnny Young's his voice. His voice for everything.
And it's just him getting better as an actor as opposed to him
Yeah.
growing with the role.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got two random ones. One is Applejack from My Little Pony, because in the beginning she's country and southern, and she just did like a Dolly Parton impression, and then she just sort of made it a little deeper and slower, and it got it way better. And the second one is another weird one. It's Aang from Avatar.
Oh, I agree. Actually, that
In
is
the-
a very good
In
one.
the beginning, his voice is really childish, and as the series progresses, it gets subtly deeper as it gets darker, and it really fits the tone. Booyah!
Yeah, you guys have fun with that. I'm locked into One Piece, so I've got nothing
then-
else outside of that mother.
And the other is just overall, who do you think is one of the best voice actress?
It depends on best
Ian
what.
Sinclair.
It depends on best what, because people like Johnny Young is good at what they do. He has that voice, and he does it great.
I will say,
Steve
he
Bloom.
rarely changes his voice, and he did for Adachi in Persona 4 Arena because
Yeah, you
they're
can't have them fighting each other. It's just like, I'm Persona, and you're like, I'm Persona.
and he made it really light and kind of crazy.
Yeah,
And
and
I
sort
like
of
that.
exasperated. Yeah, that was really good.
But
I do
At the
respect
same time,
that
it's just that
he's
voice.
able.
yeah, it's just him.
I do respect that he's able to do
I
like
think for
child
the
and
amount of change
adult
they can
roles.
do, it would either be Vic, Ian, or Sonny. Because there are times where Sonny does a role, and it's just so different. Like his
Bardock.
Bardock, and then you go to Soge King, and then Usopp. Like what?
Have you heard him? He's in a new show called Assassination Classroom. Have you heard him?
I've heard the show. I haven't heard him.
Ooh.
Exactly.
He plays crazy, amazing.
And it's so hard to distinguish sometimes that he's that person.
Yeah.
So he has a distinct voice. So you could go, hey, that is Sunny Straight, but at the same time, it's so different. It doesn't click immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that Vic can do that sometimes, and so can Ian Sinclair.
Yeah. If no one told me that he was Broly, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to go with Sunny, just because
Sonny.
I've heard a lot more from him than I've heard from the other people. And Vic, the stuff I've heard from him is just kind of like whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
He
like
plays-
Steve.
He's really emotional in Full Metal, of course. So
Yeah, of course.
he's
Yeah.
really mad.
Well, actually, Sony
And
Straight and
Usopp.
Sony Straight and Full Metal definitely has
It's
one of the
like, what do you want? What do you want from the guy?
yeah. Sony Straight and Full Metal as Maze Hughes probably is one of the most powerful scenes. He was like the tragic
Then
death.
again, Brina does a really good job.
Yes, she does.
Her eye was good. Her chopper is good and is very different. Colleen does good too because she was Ron in Detective Conan, and then she's Luffy, which is just vastly different. Nah, I still gotta go with Sunny. That mother's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd have to really analyze stuff.
I'm not quantifying best as this is the number one voice actor or actress in the world. I'm just saying they do a really amazing job, and their body of work and their voice is just really, really good. I haven't seen her in a bad role yet. Monica Rial.
Okay.
Especially her Tomoko in Watamote. That was another role.
That's what it is.
Shut up. That
That's
was
what
another
it
role
is.
where I was just like, oh, they're doing a dumb screw that. They're gonna fail. Then they cast her. I'm like, oh, she's good, but you know, she only plays chipper and upbeat and boo.
Sub Master Race.
She's only a
But
D
then I heard, I was
level.
like, ooh, she embodies that. She not better than the sub. Nowhere near, because the sub, I'm gonna go like top 5 voices of all time.
I just realized our headphones were unplugged.
Were you guys trying to talk?
Yes,
Nice.
that explains a whole lot.
That happened before in a podcast.
It was the Batman.
Yes,
The
it
Dark
did.
Knight.
Yes. I'm sitting like, they're surprisingly quiet. How respectful.
I was trying to get in some points,
Yeah, sorry.
and yeah, nothing.
Ooh, there's gonna be
Like,
a
I
good
was
listen
saying-
back.
So, like, I mean, for as far as like my for best, I do agree for like Sony, especially in Full Metal. He had one of the most emotional things, and he like his character was like the tragic death character forever. With Mace Hughes in Full Metal.
Mm-hmm.
So like agreeing with like the range, and then he can go to like, Krillin or Usopp.
Yeah.
But
you gotta go Usopp, Krillin.
yeah, and I was thinking
No,
like
straight
when
up Krillin. When you compare voices, you go to Usopp. Listen, I'm gonna link it as soon as this podcast is done. I'm finding it now.
hey man, Mondo cool.
See, the problem with a lot of these voice actors are they're giving dog line like Dan
Yeah.
Green. I feel like if he was with a good company, he could do really well.
He's done a lot of hentai.
Of course he has.
Oh god.
Ask me how I know that.
Have you? There was actually a post on Facebook. Somebody shared a video comparison between 2 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh and some of the work he did in some hentais. I swear to God, he uses the Yami Yugi voice specifically,
He does.
and he has to do it consciously. It's scary. It's fucking
Overiterate. But the other actor, as far as like best, that just comes to mind, and I was almost thinking he was a one-trick pony, or kind of in not really in that's a bad way to say it, but like how you said like Johnny Young Bosch. Although I do respect how he can play a kid and an adult version of any character that he does, like Yuri, because it's hard to really get your voice that high. But Stephen Bloom, I was thinking was kind of a one-trick pony as far as a deep dark character, but he has gone out there a couple times with Liran and Gurren Lagann, Guilmon. There's probably a couple other instances I can't remember right now, but he
What's some of them
definitely.
other voices we got?
What?
We've explained this one before. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so he's definitely up there. I'm not sure if I'd say best, but I really enjoy. J. Michael Tatum is kind of up there for me.
Tatum's good.
Tatum.
A lot of the stuff he's in, like one of the things where he played Zarbon in the Kai dub, and I think it was like I actually said this to him in some panel or something like that, as far as like judging range and all that. Actually, I think it was the one where Chris Ayres did all of his Frieza transformations, where I just said like you play a character like Zarbon who has like this monstrous form, so he has this deep thing, but then you can play this like childlike character in this anime called Heroic Age, where he's like very lighthearted, very innocent. So he definitely has a different range, and he plays the suave like
Okabe.
prick in Oron.
He's Okabe in Steins Gate.
Oh yes. Hoenn Kyoya.
Rain your cum down on me.
Steins Gate is amazing.
I'll watch it one of these days.
You watch it now.
I am inclined to agree. It is very good.
See?
I couldn't
And
finish
you
it.
can trust Mike's opinion on things. I say full of sarcasm.
Hey,
You guys are the
I started
vocal
reading it
minority.
after you talked about it so much. I couldn't get past like when he found the fucking computer finally.
Missing the good parts, man.
Boring.
Say that now. It's like it's what you said with Breaking Bad.
I'm just not listening to
Yeah.
it. I don't need to hear
Boring.
this garbage.
Ugh.
He doesn't know.
Ugh.
Yeah, he just called it boring.
Yeah. Yeah, Godzilla. What about that? Freaking 90 minutes of nothing.
Hey man, don't bring that into
90
this.
minutes of jerking off and in a cum shot. Wow. Was it worth it? No.
Yes.
You gotta clean up. All that shame.
Total worth.
Hey, no, it was some very quick cleanup because he just walked back to that ocean. Boy, did he just walk back to that ocean. We're done here.
Yep.
Well, no, he had a little bit of a nap because he was spent
No, he didn't. He
in the city.
No, that he will. Yeah, he did.
He had his
he
climax, and he took a nap.
And then
He took a
went
master
right
nap.
back to that ocean. He went home. The town gave him cab money, and he was out of there.
Is it wasn't like a 10-minute transition and then the city's all better? Like in Superman, Man of Steel. I mean, it was. It's lighthearted. I'm putting on a tie. I got a job. Journalist college, what?
Man of
I had friends who went to school for journalism. You don't really need college for it.
Yeah, but
He has no social security number.
it's not even that. Because, you can get some adoption papers and give them a social number. What gave him the credentials to get hired there over more qualified journalists?
But indeed.
Doesn't he have like hypnosis powers in one of the movies?
Mike, do not make me go nuts on you. You piece of shit.
In the movie, didn't they say that the newspaper was a dying market or something?
Yeah, because her blog and stuff. I guess Lois could have put it in a word for
What? What the ever?
Dude, that movie is dumb.
Just to keep with the times and to keep it grounded in realism, he becomes a web blogger.
Oh God.
Batman versus Superman, though.
So we are over the hour
Get ready
mark.
for
So
a gray movie.
No, we still need to talk about Avengers.
I forgot. So
Gray.
great.
That's too much color.
Wait, what?
Jesus Christ.
I'm
you-
losing my sight. Just brown.
I'm missing something here.
That
What happened?
EMV was
I also like how my bedroom is still on stream.
Of course. For you.
You could also create a little mini Superman or something. I
Versus,
just saw a picture of him with a little Superman in his hand. He's like, "Go, friend."
versus do not make me go crazy on
It was
you.
back when you could just do anything.
These were like
Wait.
the 50s, 60s.
That's
And-
the Superman that everyone talks about, where he's like, "You're
Yeah.
stupid."
And comics and their writers were insane. I like how people. This is going to be really quick on this one. I like how people still have this image of Superman from the 50s, 60s with the hypnosis, doing all this crazy stuff, lifting planets. But no one had this image of the 50s, 60s Batman and Rainbow Batman and all that crap. That's all just washed from their minds. But they want to stick to this image of Superman. I don't understand it. That's it.
No, it's not.
No, that was it for that one. Because I have nobody that wants it.
No, I'm in the top 10 weirdest Superman powers.
Okay, go ahead.
Telekinesis.
Okay, I'm going to pause with that one. Freaking Superboy has that, and it makes kind of sense.
Telepathy.
Yeah, dumb shit. 50s.
Trapping people in his S symbol.
Wait.
That
What?
was in the second movie, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Self-duplication.
What?
Super kiss.
That erased people's minds.
Super hypnosis.
Yep, the glass.
Super ventriloquism.
Everything has to have super in front of it. Otherwise, it's just shit.
Shape shifting? What?
All right.
Oh man, I need to read some of these old comics. I'll read just out of these.
They were insane.
No, you're wrong. Next topic.
So Avengers. New trailer dropped. Got a little bit more into like the conflicting mindsets and stuff. And a few more action scenes in that. Probably ruined some action scenes, most likely.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say,
That's why I don't watch it.
you know what? I don't think so because I think there's gonna be plenty of action. So I don't know if it actually ruined anything. I'm going to say this though. If they go with the Scarlet Witch, like bewitching people's minds so they fight each other, I'm going to go insane.
They are doing
They
that.
are.
Insane.
In one clip, Hulk had red eyes, so that's like, oh, she's being mind controlled.
In this trailer, they're doing it to She's doing it to Scarlet Witch as well.
It's
She's doing it
fucking
to
ridiculous.
Oh God.
Names.
Scarlett Johansson, whatever her character is, Black Widow.
Oh, AMC is doing 11 movie 23-hour straight Marvel event. So they're doing all the movies and Avengers too.
If it is on a weekend, I might.
Do it in 3D and just have your eyeballs explode.
Dude, no. I've already explained how 2 3D movies, what it did to me.
Wait,
My brain would be coming out of my ears by movie 4.
$90.
Which one?
The whole 11-hour extravaganza.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be up there. If a ticket to one movie is like 15 at AMC, yeah, it's probably fairly ridiculous. But man, that's an event.
Strap in.
Essentially, like I know there's a couple theaters around that do a thing called Buttonomathon, which is essentially that. It's like a 24-hour
Yeah.
streaming of a whole bunch of different movies and some like future movies. But yeah, it's nuts.
Okay, so back to the trailer.
But that is definitely happening. The Scarlet Witch thing.
Yeah,
It's going to be, I think, a small chunk of it. I don't think it's going to be I think it's going to like show the demons, and then there'll be some setup there for Civil War. As far as like that, I mean, there's a scene that was like leaked to the internet that kind of showed that,
wait,
like the
what?
aftermath of that fight.
Oh, I was incorrect. This looks to be a 26-hour movie marathon.
Piss off!
Oh, 26? No, I'm looking at maybe 29 hours.
Piss
You know,
what?
You need piss breaks and shit breaks as far as
Oh, $65. That's not bad.
Yeah, I saw that.
I may do this.
Dude, it's in the.
It's in
Have they- is there dates? Is there dates there
What do you mean?
for that?
Oh, April 29th and April 30th.
6
starts-
p.m. You're gonna sit there at 1 a.m. and watch Thor?
I might.
Oh
You're
yeah,
gonna
I
sit there
can't.
at
I can't
3:10
do that.
And watch Cap?
Yeah, why not?
No.
This looks like something. It could be amazing.
Dude, you gonna stay up for that?
Me?
You can take naps during the shittier parts of Cap.
I'm sure you can. And there are no parts of Cap. Cap is all amazing.
I would do this. I may
Go,
do this.
go for it. $65. You just
Yeah,
eyeball.
I can't do that. That is during the week.
You
That
piss
is
monsters.
ridiculous.
Why
I
is it
just-
ridiculous?
I need my sleep.
Yeah, but like, don't. No, you don't. Fucking cons. You go on like 2 hours of sleep a night.
Now, see, he all the sleep he's getting now is like he's banking and saving that sleep for the next con that he goes to.
So now you can do it for this movie.
Oh,
Dude, I mean,
They'll just ruin his rhythm.
good on you. Oh, you gotta sit through Guardians. That's where you go to sleep.
yeah, that's the time to go to sleep right before Avengers 2. That's like
Nice
4
and
hours.
refreshed.
I'm glad it was during this time. Holy.
I hope karma hits you in the face with that when you fall asleep during Guardians and just sleep all through Avengers 2. I would laugh.
No, because I'm sure the applause break at the end of in Guardians.
All that
will
laughter
wake me
will
up.
wake you right up. That dancing scene, the crowd is gonna go nuts, and you go, "Oh, well, time to wake up." Oof. That movie was a turd.
I may do this and then document what's going on after every
Oh.
break.
You should. Yeah, no, document that.
That could be fun.
Hour 10, losing hope.
Guardians still on the horizon.
Survived on nothing but popcorn. But I had some juju beans to break this up.
This is a show.
I mean,
What's going on?
This is a show of shit. Wait.
So this is the lineup. Iron Man at 6. The Incredible
PM.
Yeah, this is 6 p.m.
Yeah.
The Incredible Hulk at 8:25. Iron Man 2 at 10:35. Thor at 1 a.m. Cap at 3:10. Avengers at 5:30. Iron Man 3 at 8:48. Thor: The Dark World at 11:15. Captain America: Winter Soldier at 1:15. Guardians at 4:20.
Well, what was the laughter for?
I don't know. 7, and then finally 7 for Avengers: Age of Ultron. Oh, you get a real 3D ticket with your $65 purchase for Avengers too.
Oh, so all the other movies are in standard.
Yeah,
That is a good deal to me.
I may do this.
I can't.
Oh wait, that means they're showing Avengers early.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. I mean, you're going there. I mean, it's definitely a special thing, so I could see them doing it for it.
Yes. This
If you do it Wednesday and are somehow awake at 10:30,
He won't
and
be.
What do you mean?
You won't be, kid. That's ridiculous.
How so?
You're just gonna be sitting there. I understand if you can like break it up, pop out on your Vita for a little
Oh yeah,
while,
that's
but
true. He'd be coming home Thursday
you just
and
sitting there.
podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, if you do this, you better.
we'd
man.
probably for that episode postpone it till like Friday or something.
I wouldn't even watch like 4 movies in a row. I couldn't do it.
You watch 3 all the time with Bad Movie Day.
Begrudgingly,
It's,
and I just mashed them movies. I don't give a.
it's fun in the moment, except for the comedy movies, which we had to abolish,
Ooh.
and then we need to restart it one of these days.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Let's restart it soon.
All right. So as far as other things in the Avengers trailer, I mean, David Spader as Ultron, yes.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
And then we got our first glimpse of the Vision.
Meh, whatevs.
And
Do you think
apparently
that is
people are rumored
a
this is the Soul
Infinity Stone in his head?
Oh yeah, Soul Stone. Everybody's calling it.
Actually, no, the Soul Stone is what's in Loki's staff, and it's blue.
No,
The thing
Is
is-
that,
isn't that
that's
like
the
a-
Mind Stone.
Yeah, mind.
Oh, that's the mines.
Good
Yeah,
job,
you're right.
Mikey.
You don't
Good
know.
job.
You don't know
My
shit
B.
about.
Which a lot of people are thinking that's how he gives Ultron sentience, is he uses the staff now.
Which would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
So-
afraid this may set up some of Civil War.
And Black Panther.
Yeah, they're saying that since there's no adamantium, that Ultron was probably made out of reverbium, which is mined out of Black
Vibranium.
Panther. Vibranium, yeah.
I will not.
That's mined in the Black Panther country of Africa, or wherever the hell that fucking area is.
I will not see Black Panther in theaters. I
No?
refuse. I refuse.
We'll have
Why
to
so?
change that.
Why so?
Glad my nose cracked at that time.
Just hear a fist fight break out on the other end of the mic.
You're going next year.
So why won't you go see it?
He hates Black Panther. He said this a lot.
But I don't remember him actually saying.
Cause he's boring.
I
So
heard nothing.
this isn't
I heard
even
silence.
Black Panther wouldn't even be something like the Dark Knight trilogy and going with DA. Like, he knows some of Batman at least, and he's just like, oh, what are they doing? This is awful, blah, blah, blah. He don't know shit about Black Panther. There's nothing to make fun of back and forth with him there except the actual movie. And then what happens if he likes the movie? So no, I will not be going to see Black Panther.
But why would you not like it?
What? I didn't say
Why
I
would you
wouldn't
not-
like it. I may very well like it. I will not see it in theaters.
But why?
Because I don't like Black Panther. And the reason to go there would be to make fun of it with DA. But if he doesn't really know the thing, then why care at all?
True enough.
It's not like Batman where we could just make fun of all that It's just like, whatever.
But yeah, I'm still hyped to see this movie.
Oh, of course, dude.
I've seen some funny pictures of like that scene where they're they're in the snowy forest and they're all running to the right.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Thor just comes into frame or not Thor, Hulk just comes into frame and is just staring at the screen.
So yeah, selfie Hulk. That's the new thing right now.
Very hard to take selfie at this angle.
It's the next one.
It is.
Yeah, that's the end of Thriller Bark.
Cause that always got me where Brooke was like, oh, now it's just a trio. Now it's a duo.
One Piece stuff.
A solo.
So
For Luffy versus Usopp, I would say Usopp apologizing more than the actual them fighting.
Yeah.
That was heartbreaking. Not to need to see when this next voyage is coming out.
Continue, you guys. We're just talking amongst ourselves. I apologize sincerely.
No, you don't. This is what we do.
Checks in the mail.
And then
They already have the
Funny.
Ultron tie-in done. Apparently, they have this all ready to go, just like they did with Cap. But yeah, that'll be interesting for Shield to go with.
oh yeah, like the post event of robots.
again,
Yeah.
hopefully it's better than Thor, because that was nothing.
So you guys are doing cleanup, man. Fuck that Thor, right?
Yeah, that was terrible.
But random Asgardian chick and Sif.
I mean, with the Inhuman shit that's happening now, there's plenty of room for them.
That is definitely a thing, though. Like they like the show is now actually going to be a precursor to a movie, so it has that going for it, which is good.
I'm wondering if they're going to bring in any of the royal family of the Inhumans, Black Bolt.
I'm not sure for the show. I'm curious if they're going to have like Sky in the Inhumans movie.
Yeah,
Apparently there was. Yeah, they're saying that she is going to be.
Oh, okay.
And she's going to be like, apparently her character is actually head of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a bit during some Avengers runs, if I remember right, if I read right.
Maybe. I do not know. But, needless to say,
I mean, she's not a minor character, so.
I'm pumped. I keep seeing all these comments and stuff from people. People are like, oh man, Dawn of Justice is going to be so much better than Avengers. And it's just like,
Dude,
I
no
don't
way in
understand
hell.
the basis.
because
Besides
people
blind fanboyism.
people feel that Marvel is way too jokey.
Yeah, I have been hearing
they
that.
think that because DC is darker, it's edgier, and it's better because it's more serious writing. And people are just like, whoa, Robert Downey Jr. is cracking jokes over there. So if that's what you enjoy, whatever. We'll be over here with our adult movies.
So you want to see where I hang my cape? See, DC tries, but their jokes aren't good.
So that's what that feels like.
Yeah.
DC tries to make movies. They don't really succeed.
But I thought he said anyone could be Batman. But now it's just only me. Well, I don't understand.
So yeah, I like that excuse. I don't buy because they have jokes in the Batman movies and the Man of Steel.
Funny.
Yeah, they're just not funny.
They have jokes, but it's not like in the Avengers trailer, Thor said, "Is that the best you got?" And then they just have this giant thing coming towards them, this giant serious threat, and Black Widow's just like, "You just had to ask."
Cap, yeah.
Yeah, or no, yeah, it was.
It was Cap.
Whatever. Yeah, and that's different from there's a down moment and they crack a joke or something. There's something very serious coming towards them, and they're making light of it, which is different. That doesn't look like a party to me. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah.
God, I love that line.
Yeah, it's a good line, but it's not the same. It's context.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to Dawn of Justice at all, so I guess there's really no comparison.
Yeah, no.
I'm
I
looking
am.
forward to it
I
for
am
this
too.
show.
No, because this is also an event. This is the first time that both Batman and Superman will be seen. This isn't the DA
And
character.
Aquaman and Wonder
This
Woman.
is the first time they will appear on. This is the first live action Wonder Woman in a movie. Aren't you pumped about that? That's an accomplishment. That's something.
Considering that their first choice was to go with the Amazons being descendants of Kryptonians,
Yeah, first draft stuff.
I'm gonna say a no.
That wasn't first draft, so that was the way it was until the internet found out and mocked them into stopping it.
I'm going to say that there are very few ways they could do Wonder Woman well in this movie. There needs to be a Superman Wonder Woman fight. Absolutely. There's no other way. There should not be a Superman Batman fight that lasts
happen.
more than a minute 20.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
No, it's gonna
You
happen.
know it's gonna happen.
It should not last more than a minute 20.
It's gonna go on for like 20 minutes.
That fight should be over so quickly that people wonder if you go to the bathroom and come back, it should be over.
You realize Superman is probably going to lose the fight.
He won't.
He probably is going to.
I'm going to say unequivocally, he will not.
Mark it.
He will not lose this fight. He will get stumbled by Batman or what have you, but there is no conceivable way he loses this fight. Absolutely none.
So, if just humor me, if you're at the theater and Superman and just he hits the ground and is just out, and Batman is standing over him, your
I walk out
reaction
the
would
theater.
be?
I walk out the theater. I walk out the theater, and I don't care if there's 12 minutes left in the movie. I will demand my money back. Straight up. This is not a joke. That cannot happen.
I'm just imagining DA just like watches you walk out. He's like, oh.
No, there will be no O from DA. He will laugh his balls off.
Boy, does this dude know me.
Superman will fall and DA will look over at me and I will stand and he will laugh the second I stand.
Oh, yeah.
And he will probably be escorted out the theater. So there's no way he will stifle that laughter.
Instifable.
I'm just picturing
Superman's
my,
11th shitty power, super laughter.
like I'm picturing like 40 minutes into the movie, Superman is just fucking KO'd by Batman, and just your reaction. I would pay to witness your reaction.
It will not happen.
It will.
No.
I'm certain
Bets?
it's going to.
Bets?
I will lay down whatever. I will lay down some stuff on this. That will not happen.
I think you're looking at this with like the hopes of like they're gonna do this.
Hopes of what? They've already said they're taking cues from The Dark Knight Returns. That I have no hope for it. I just know.
Because it physically cannot happen.
It physically cannot. I don't care
But-
how much research Batman does. He will not beat Superman like that. It's just not gonna happen.
I'm wanting to hear bets. I'm not hearing bets.
I will lay down whatever.
I've got nothing to say about it. I'm pretty certain that from the way they're building this movie up, it's going to be Batman beating Superman up to just be like, listen, you need to be a hero. You need to actually, not do this kind of shit anymore. You got to be careful with what the city around you, yada, yada, yada.
No, I can see Batman getting the dog piss beat out of him, and Batman doing something to piss Superman off. And then Superman is over Batman. He's like, yeah, kill me just like you killed the alien. And Superman's like, oh, revelation. And then
I don't
Batman
know.
gets like a lucky punch or something.
There
He's
was
like,
somebody
you didn't
that-
have to do that, douche.
There was somebody that had a theory that because this is a Batman that's so old and so like he's done, that this fight with Superman, this agitation of Superman, is kind of like a suicide mission. To see if this is really somebody that could protect the world because he can control himself in such a heinous moment, or if he's just willing to kill. Like, kind of like The Walking Dead Season 2 with Jane and Kenny. Something like that. And, if he dies, he proves that this guy cannot be trusted. But if he lives, hey, there's a potential new Guardian.
But if he dies and he can't be trusted, who's taking him down?
Lex Luthor.
That's why I don't see that happening like
Lex
that.
Luthor.
Oh, that whole kryptonite
Because he stole it from
synthetic,
Lex.
blah, blah.
So why
Yeah.
wouldn't it be Lex?
Take a boo.
Especially since Lex is younger. Now, the reason that Batman will not beat Superman in this movie is because this is a Batman that has to hang with the Justice League. So he can't already be seen beating the greatest member of the Justice League.
But this is before all that has even started.
Yes, but
So pretty much what this could mean is that it's Batman testing Superman, like you say, except in order to teach him the lesson of restraint, he beats it into him.
how would he beat restraint into him? You
Just-
can't be like
He shows him that a human can take him down.
so that teaches restraint? That doesn't
With the world there, but the universe they're building, it seems like the only way that Superman gets taught anything right now is just by force. That's how it went in Man of Steel.
Pro. How does beating Superman teach him restraint?
From the Superman, nothing. In the one they're building, possibly.
No. You're not listening to me. How does losing teach someone with restraint?
Teaches that someone else is better than them. There's always somebody better.
Okay, so how does that teach restraint?
Because he wasn't being smart about it, he got his ass kicked.
So that's not restraining. That's you got to be better. So you should
Essentially,
go
it's the same
even
thing.
further. No, it's not. Restraint is holding back in these horrible moments. That's restraint. Like if he gets super mad and he doesn't go all out, that's restraint. Losing a fight does not teach restraint. So no.
You're
Superman
using
cannot-
sense to look at this, though. I'm
using
looking
your
at it from the.
words.
Yeah, but I'm not judging this off of sense. I am not judging this off of sense. I'm merely judging it off of the shitty writing that I've seen from Man of Steel.
You used the wrong word. A measure or condition that keeps someone or something under control.
I don't
and-
fucking care about the goddamn definition of it.
But you used the
I'm not
words.
reading out of a fucking dictionary, am I?
You said the words.
So fucking what? You gotta take it in a full-blown dictionary context?
Yes.
Every fucking time?
It's the word. You
So fucking what?
What is the word you wanted? Because it wasn't restraint.
Holy shit! I'm stretching it. Obviously, I'm fucking stretching it.
Stretching it to what?
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We're done. Fuck it. We're done.
There you go.
Holy shit. Nitpick every fucking detail some more,
It's
why
not a
don't you?
nitpick.
You are!
How's that a nitpick?
Bring up the fucking definition of a fucking word? Are you
Because
kidding?
used the word
Are you
incorrectly.
kidding?
You used the
Oh.
word incorrectly.
Mm.
I don't know what word you were going for, but losing a fight would not teach someone restraint. It would teach them to go harder, if nothing else.
I enjoy this.
No. No.
I'm just saying he used the wrong word. I don't know what word he
However-
was going for, but it wasn't restraint.
I am
Whatever.
tired as crap. So, I am going to end the podcast here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the YouTube Editor's Perspective Podcast.
Yep. Later.
We will not be recording next
User
week.
Disconnected from your channel.
We will not be recording next week.
Holy my butt, it hurts.
We will not be recording next week because I will be out of the state.
Okay, so DA and I can do our wrestling thing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
And
wants
that'll
can
no
work.
part of you.
And it'll be like 2 weeks before Mania or a week before Mania. So that would be good.
It's 2 weeks because the week after is my trip.
To Shudokan.
Shudokan. Oh, I should have talked about that.
Well,
And we probably still could have if he didn't just mic drop.
all right.
Hey.
He did a literal mic drop. His mic is on the ground. Holy
Alrighty. We will see you next week.
Later.
Laters.